Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to delete a lot of my older videos that didn't get a lot of views or a lot of likes. Usually I don't get a lot of likes, but a lot of views or get a lot of people to engage with them. I'm gonna delete those, but that's gonna be for 2025 because the next quarter comes and I'm gonna claim whatever I purchased for the YouTube channel on my taxes. So once 2025 comes, I'm going to delete a lot of the videos off my YouTube channel to make my YouTube channel or the videos itself, the list smaller, and what people don't like, I just delete. So going to try different videos in the future. I got some videos to post now. Going to do the one still for the PlayStation Portal, and then I think we're doing a comparison to this one. So I'm gonna make that video. Then I have another video which is like a first-person view of like riding go-karts. It's like a first-person view riding like those fast go-karts that go about like 50 miles per hour. It's like it's my ex-stepson riding or driving the go-kart, so I wanted to post that up for him so he can always go back and watch it. But it's gonna be on my YouTube channel. I'll try to edit it and put some music onto it. See if YouTube will let me. I probably won't put no money, like I'm gonna take any AdSense probably out of it. I gotta see how YouTube would do for the music that's getting put onto that video. And depending too, because he might want me to delete it because he might not like it. But that's about 3 videos. This one, the PlayStation Portal, plus the go-kart. But I haven't done this in a while. I haven't posted in a while, so it's kind of like awkward, weird that I'm talking to the camera. So, but I wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on with not only my YouTube channel. Well, I already kind of did that. But my YouTube channel, again, it's going to be hard to post. So why I say that is because I lost my job. I've been going through a lot this year. And no, I'm not doing this for a pity party. But maybe other people can relate or just understand that, yeah, we go through stuff in life. And all you can do is pick up your feet or stand on your 2 feet and battle it through. So to talk a little bit about what I've been going through. Not only was I battling with my job, I was battling with my bad leg. I had a motorcycle accident. For those that don't know, like my old videos. So my leg's been giving me a lot of problems this year. So it was affecting my job. So my job was already looking for reasons to get rid of me. I was going through a lot of relationship problems. It did get better this year compared to last year. This year, we had our problems too, but I can't talk bad about her because even though our relationship was not the best, but she was still there for me and I was there for her. So recently, why I gotta mention her is because when I lost my job, I was actually surprised that she helped me out financially. I stayed at her house. She was there for me, like for the time being. As my ex-girlfriend, she was there for me, and that can say that was a lot. That surprised me. Paid for my haircut, paid for my gas, paid for food, and that's more than I can ask for. It's something that I never thought that she would have spoiled me or anything like that, because usually it's the man's job to do the opposite. So when she did that, it felt good, even though we didn't work out. But at the end of the day, as a friend, or an ex-friend, she helped me out a lot. I think in this world, we have to understand that none of us are perfect, and to judge people is hard, right? Because we have to judge ourselves first before we judge others. And a lot of times, I make the mistake of picking out other people's flaws. So I would say my ex-girlfriend. So I'm picking at her about the things she's doing wrong, Instead of me picking at what she was doing wrong, I should have been focused on myself and working on myself so I wouldn't have to be focused on what she's doing wrong. Yes, there is ways to communicate. You can communicate and tell them how you feel about a situation. You can tell them about your thoughts. But the biggest thing is with me is how to produce or to start the conversation, what words to pick, how not to be argumentative, how to not use your words as a weapon, and how to come across somebody. And sometimes you expect you already assume the response that you want, and you don't get it. But anyway, so it's already 5 minutes on the video. So she's helped me out. I applied for unemployment. My car, in these past 3 days, the battery completely went bad. So it's been a non-stop battling something this year. And it's like, to me, yeah, it makes me want to get depressed. But the biggest thing that helped me out is that my ex-girlfriend was there for me. And she showed me support. She showed me love. Even though, you know, we broke up. But she did show me love and support. And the time being of being off of work, she mentally, I was more into us, that it pushed my mind away from the stress, from the bills and the credit going down. So I, like, again, if it wasn't for her, I'll be more stressed out, more invested into the problem, instead of me investing it into her and the kids. So in that aspect, she helped me out a lot, and she got me on point with, hey, you gotta get on unemployment. Hey, you gotta, if you don't get unemployment, talk to, or put an application in for food stamps, health insurance. And now it's to apply for a good paying job, a better one than I was at with Dart, and get a higher paying job. So now I have the opportunity to sit down, look at different jobs, work morning shift, because I was doing second shift, which is good. I like second shift, but second shift, it takes away being with your partner or being with the kids. So in the future, when I get, you know, I start dating again and I have kids, or I have my stepkids, I want to be able to get out of work and go to a basketball game, a football game, or anything that has to do with my kids or stepkids. Compared to working second shift, as soon as the kids would come out of school, I'm already at work. So there was no really family engagement. It was more of, hey, my stepdad or my dad is at work. So it's like you don't get to see your kids. And that's the bad thing about working second shift. You come home, and if your girlfriend works or your boyfriend works first shift, by the time you come home, they're already sleeping. So you can't make noise. You can't really, you know, watch TV if you're just going straight to the room. So I'm going to go back to working first shift. It's going to not be easy, because usually the appointments, whatever appointments are daytime, they're not like after work appointments. So I'm going to be missing a lot of work. So I'm trying to get my leg worked on, because I'm supposed to get an implant in my leg for the nerve block, so I don't have that much pain running down the leg that is affecting the joint. But I've been going through a lot this year. My dog was also having skin problems, and he was scratching a lot to where he was bleeding and had hives. So he had to go to the vet. So I've been dealing with a lot this year. But even then, the reason why too that I want to make this video is, even though I'm going through a lot, I'm still staying strong, because there's no point of stressing out and overwhelming yourself. The bad is already done. All you can do is pick up your feet and move forward. I can't stress about anything, and I don't sit here and stress. I figure out what is my next solution. I already know all my problems, because the problems were already there when I had the job. Now there is no job, so now you have to figure out the solution to get money. So without money, you can't fix your problems. So luckily, I'm getting the unemployment, I'm getting my 401k, and I'll be able to have time to look at jobs and how much money I can make, and the hours that I can work. So that's about it. But I wanted to motivate you guys as well, that even though you guys are going through something, if you are, relationship wise or job wise or overall, nothing is perfect. We don't live in a perfect world. Today we have everything, and tomorrow you have nothing. Your relationship is good in a month, and then you guys argue the next day. Things happen. And And it's something that a lot of people told me is, okay, why you didn't break up with your ex-girlfriend and moved on? It's toxic, it's this, is that. Because I know how I am, that I'm not a perfect human being. And because as long as I have the feeling that I love her and I want to be with her, I can tolerate the toxic, right? I can tolerate her behavior. That's why I can stay with somebody, because I look in my inner self and I'm like, I'm gonna say, look, I ain't shit. I live in my grandma's house. I live in a basement. I ain't shit. I don't come with shit. So how can I, if I'm not up here, I can't put her down here. So if I was up here, then it'll be a different story. But as long as I had love and respect for her, and I was still attracted to her, like visually, I still was going to try to make it work. I like the kids, I like the woman, I like just the whole environment. So I always wanted to give it a try and see if it worked. But sometimes it takes two people to make things work. The same thing with a job. A job, you might want to make it work, but a job doesn't. It's like, yo, we gotta let you go for whatever reason. We gotta let you go. So a relationship in that aspect is the same. And you can't force a person to want you, love you. You can't force a job to have you and to keep you working with them if they don't want to. So a lot of the time is you gotta move on. You have to, just fuck it. You gotta go on to the next relationship, or you gotta get to the next job and move on. You can't sit there depressed, starving yourself, losing sleep over losing a job or losing a woman. Yes, it hurts, because man, does it hurt. I mean, almost dating my ex-girlfriend for 2 years. Trust me, when she breaks up with me, it hits me hard. I don't sleep, I don't eat, I stress. But I still get up every day to fight another battle. My life is based on fighting another battle. So my advice to you guys is to do the same. Keep fighting for a better life. Fight for the person you love. Love, like, not fight them, but fight for them. If they want you to fight for them. At the time when they say, hey, I'm done, then you move on. And you say, hey, if this is what you really want, is for me to move on, I'll give you that. I'm going to give you that, and I'm moving on. The biggest problem, though, with a lot of relationship is when you decide to move on, is when they decide to come back. And then they hold you accountable because you was trying to move on, or you did a one-night stand, or you found another woman or man to do your dirt. Then they get upset. But you're like, wait, but you broke up with me. You told me to move on. I'm going to move on. So the same thing with a job. Sometimes a job, depending if it's not a company, but if it's a small company, they can let you go and they can say, hey, come back. And then when you come back, though, with a job, you get to negotiate your money. You can be like, hey, since you want me back, I better get a bigger pay rate. With a relationship, it's kind of hard because you can negotiate, but the negotiation goes down south within a month, 4 weeks, or more or less. But anyways, guys, I talked enough, but I hope I'm able to motivate you guys. I've been through hell and back. I've always gone through bad luck. I've always gone through shit. If you look at my YouTube channel, I'm always going through something. So why I lost my job, we have a supervisor that will walk around on the floor, and anything that she sees, she will write it up, send it to the manager, and the manager automatically you automatically get a write-up. And you get 3 strikes, you're out. So in that job that we work in, it's so easy to make mistakes. So a lot of it has to do with safety. So they add as many rules as they can with safety. And if you break any of those 3 rules, well, you're let go. Plus whatever else rules that they have with just the company itself, like coming in late, missing work, stuff like that. But anyways, guys, that's just a little preview of what I'm going to be deleting videos, and a preview of the stuff that happens in my life. And you fall and you go up. A lot of times you go up and then you fall again. So it's part of life. But everyone, stay motivated. I hope you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Christmas if I don't get to make another video. And again, enjoy your New Year's. Again, if I don't get to make another video for you guys, always stay safe. So ride safe, drive safe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.